Phil, hello. Phil, focus.
What?
What are you doing?
My homework.
Doesn't look like he's doing his homework.
I know, right? What are you doing there, Phil? You got like a game system and your papers? That's procrastination, buddy.
No, it's not. I could get this done tomorrow. Or not.
Okay, so we know that Phil is a procrastinator, but what about you guys? Are you putting things off in the future, or what's going on?
Did we cut?
Most of us can tell at least one story about how they or someone they know is experiencing loss or change as a result of what's going on with the U.S. economy.
These stories. But we have other special helpers in our lives, even beyond our friends and family.
You flubbed.
Yep.
So is what you believe in your faith and what you know as science ever in conflict with one another? That's a question. Oh, it's not.
So hopefully at some point in all of our life, we all have at least one of these kind of God moments. Can you guys share one with us?
That's not it.
No?
That's wrong.
And then we find ourselves tangled up in an...
Yeah, I messed up.
Good for you, but parental units, like what are they, robots?
No, my parents are just great people, and sometimes it's just a way of making things more difficult than they should be. Can we redo that? I had no idea where that was going.
Oh, that's...
Wow. Someone's getting a little helium over here.
Because you're still, even though you're on vacation, God is never going to take a vacation, you know, so. I can't say. It's tilted down.
Never takes a vacation. That was awesome.
But it never happens because I'm always working from 5 to like 8 o'clock at night. So it's like I end up going to bed anyway. Oh. Well, next we asked the teens on the street.
See that ball is big.
God, he's really the Alpha and the Omega. He's been there from the beginning, and he'll be there till the end.
I totally agree.
I think that's like really like, because it's so much easier, like to just like do what everyone else is doing and not try and be your own person. Like, you know what Vince was saying, like, there's not as much like strict.
Vince is not on the show.
Oh.
George Lemaitre. George Lemaitre.
What are we doing?
Lemaitre or Lemaitre?
I think I'm gonna like bust out my telescope.
He is also the creator of the Vatican. That's curious.
Did I say his name right?
He didn't get distracted. He stayed focused on his mission. It would have been much easier to put it off and avoid it altogether, but he stuck to his guns.
Jesus stuck to his guns.
Because, you know, Jesus had guns.
Jesus stuck to his guns, everybody.
Do you think Jesus...
Thank you.
And if you are a hypocrite at times, call out your mistake. Be like, yo, I made a mistake, but I'm willing to fix it. I'm willing to mend that mistake and move on from there. Help others, but also help yourself with it.
Phil, try not to slap your mic.
I didn't make a mistake. It was the mic.
That was good, though.
Admit it when you do it.
But first, let's meet our spotlight guest, Brother Guy Consolmagno, a Jesuit astronomer in planetary... Why are you laughing? Oh my God. But first, let's meet our spotlight guest, Brother Guy Consolmagno, a
Consolmagno, 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 Brother Guy, Consolmagno, Brother Guy,
What?
Consolmagno,
What?
Brother Guy Consolmagno, Brother Guy.
We'll talk with them more a little later in the show, as well as meet our studio guests.
But first, let's meet
The word hypocrisy comes from the Greek hypocrisis.
Next, Ajama addresses how hypocrisy goes against what we believe as Christians.
And describes how Jesus challenged hypocrites.
Hippos. Jail.
How Jesus challenged hippos. How does your faith help you to understand your place in the universe?
We'd love to hear from you.
Yes,
Contact us through our website. Kristen, why'd you have to ruin it?
I got really excited. I was like, oh, we'd love to hear from you. Phil, excuse me, what are you doing? I thought you were done with your homework.
Oh, I'm studying my defensive plays for football tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I don't know what to say.
I memorized the whole thing. It's, what are you doing? Put the thing down. It's defensive plays. Sounds like laziness.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
laziness. I just don't want to do it. Script. People, please.
If God is willing to do this, shouldn't we be able to too?
Next we ask the... I will too.
It was the angel Gabriel who came to stop. You're so bad.
You laughing now.
I'm not laughing. I was smiling. I didn't laugh. I was smiling.
I think it's really interesting how the Vatican had telescopes for the astronomers so they could study the stars. It shows that really. Why are you laughing?
And you know, the 3 wise men in the story, like the nativity story, were astronomers. They were looking at the stars and why are you laughing? That's like such a good comment.
If God is willing to do this, shouldn't we be too?
Next, we ask the team.
Oh my God. Why is everybody so funny?
After my life.
So we're doing your quote thing?
We'll see you next time on.
Wait for that.
I was like, I don't know, I just kind of like zoned out. When the last time they and also the sus.
We're all in this.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time on
Realfaith TV. God bless.